Somatic healing is the soul's journey. It is the soul's journey of expression, of expressing its journey through the human awakening in body, right? Through the soul being led on this planet, on this earth, in this physical reality, in this physical form, walking, walking its way home back to the self, back to the soul, the source of who you are. And we can see this with the Five of Pentacles. When we go on a journey through the body and we begin to heal these parts and these versions of the self, when we start to tap into the intuitive self, the guided self, we become the guide that begins to guide ourselves through this life, through sensation, through tapping into all of those sensations, those sensory awareness, the sensories that tap us in to feeling something, to feeling what it is that is going on within the body, what is going on within our energy, right? We start to work with our energy centers, our chakras, the inner child, the archetypes, our past lives, the parallel lives of ourselves. It's all multidimensional work. This is why it is intuitive. It is you becoming that guide again for the self. And so it's the soul's journey that's been really on this evolutionary path of reconnecting, of finding that connection of self through tapping into whatever you've been growing through. So I have been coming up against working with inner child work again, okay? And anytime we tap into the inner child work, okay, when we come face to face with the parts of ourselves that have been playing out, these expressions, these patterns, okay, these wirings, right, and that have been firing these reactions and emotional responses over and over again, right? We have people that come into our lives and they're like triggering the shit out of us. They're triggering old emotions. They're triggering reactions that are familiar, responses that we've gone over and over again, right? And we're like, why do I keep on meeting these same people? Why do these same people keep on, or these same situations and experiences keep on coming into my life? It is your soul, okay, that attraction, that magnetic attraction, that your soul is still carrying these aspects, these parts of itself that want to be more explored, that want to reach into the deeper depths of the emotional baggage that it's been carrying. That now your physical body, okay, your physical body has been carrying, and it's ready to release those burdens, to release those trapped energies, those emotions, that stagnant vibration that you've been carrying, okay? And so it's like when I come up and I see the inner child within me, those patterns of something happening within a certain situation, and I go and I start to work with my inner child and I start to create that ceremony. And we go into ritual to create harmony, to create resolution, illumination of these lower vibrations that I've been carrying, that the soul has been carrying, that the body is now feeling, okay? The body is wanting to repair itself. The body has been hurting. And you've been in a stage of self-hurt, self-abuse for so long now. You are that inner warrior that's been carrying all of those wars within yourself, okay? The war has been within yourself. And it's been showing up in places and spaces with people, situations, experiences, just like myself, that our soul, okay, your soul, came here to explore so that it could grow through into more love, more compassion, more experience, more evolution, more expansion, more light. Because it's sick of carrying around these heavy aspects, these heavy energies, these heavy vibrations. You've been hurt time and time again. And so when we start to do this somatic work, when we start to tap into the body and what it's been carrying energetically, emotionally, spiritually, okay, because that is what we tap into in this work, and we can't deny that. We can't deny that. We get more tapped into our heart's spiritual connection. Because when our heart is breaking open from experiences, from relationships, from situations, only the light is wanting to come in and shine on all that shadow aspect or that darkness that's stuck and trapped within. And so what comes out are these emotions that are erupting sometimes, that's anger, that's rage, that's suppressed sadness, depression, it's anxiousness, it's paranoia, it's panic, it's patterns of pushing away people, of keeping yourself away or hidden from being vulnerable and open. Okay. And so when we do this work and we start to clear out these patterns, these old wounds, these inner child wounds, these past life wounds, we start to open up these channels, okay, these pathways. We start to unravel all of the bandages that we've been carrying, that we've been placing and layering over and over again, so that we can come into a frequency and a state of joy and be happy and freedom, feeling freedom, and actually being in the body, not flying or fighting to be away from what we're experiencing, not disconnecting or detaching away from our personal reality, but coming into a state of being able to feel grounded and feel elated, feel surprised, enjoyed, happiness. But what has to come first is that release, is that unlayering of all of those hurtful experiences, situations, times, and existence that are still living within the body. And we do this through being connected, through staying connected, knowing that it all served a purpose. But these emotions, these feelings that start to arise when we're unlayering, unraveling, right? What do we do with them? We have to work with the body. We have to continue to work with our energy to release them, to purge them, to illuminate, to free them, because they're going to come up. So there's been like a flow that's been trapped, that's been stagnant. It's like visualizing a pipe right now with water flowing through it. What happens when that baggage, that trash, that anything that starts to block it, right? From that flow of water moving through. But when we start to do the work and we start to help release it, okay, safely, taking our time, having patience, we start to have this flow of energy. But sometimes that flow, that release of all that charge within us, okay, because we've been charged, we've been holding on to that electrical charge of reaction, that response that wanted to happen at one time in space, okay? And it's been wanting to move. It's been wanting to move. So there may be like an ache or a pain within your physical body that you're noticing in a certain area. And once you start to work on these wounds, work with these wounds that you've been carrying, that you've been holding, you start to have more freedom. And yes, that can mean that you start to experience these old emotions, reactions and responses. But becoming more aware, more high vibrationally conscious of them will help you move them and circulate them to free them. So working somatically within the body, like tensing your fists when you feel all of that charge releasing, taking a deep breath in, and then opening up and expanding. You are in charge now of that charge releasing. You have the control, you have the capacity now, the conscious awareness to do this for your body, to release this pent-up energy, okay? The next card coming up, calmness. You have this within you. You have the ability to tap into this calmness, this awareness. Whenever you find yourself in a state of releasing and purging, okay, down-regulating all of that high-charged energy and emotions that have been trapped and stuck within you, creating a stagnancy of you feeling like you aren't the creator, that you cannot create, or that you don't have the ability to be creative. The fire within you has been taken time and time again, it feels like, and time and over again, you've given yourself so much love, so much grace, so much attention. And now it's time to do it with more intention. Now it's time to do it with more frequency of ceremony and being with yourself so that you can be in a state of revelation, right? The Empress, yeah, 111, here we go. And the other card was 8 of Wands in reverse. So you're dodging all of these bullets. You're dodging and you're releasing yourself from all of these energies that have been trying to trap you, that have been trying to block you, but have been trying to keep you away from feeling relaxed, calm, at ease, intuitive, creative, empowered, enjoying life in your feminine. It's going to take a balance of the masculine and the feminine energies to work on this release, this purge, to experience more freedom so that you can experience this calmness within your being, within your body, within your energy, so that you can feel more grounded, right? The Empress feels grounded. She's elated. She feels vibrant. She feels awakened. She feels intuitive. She feels engaged in her heart space. She is led by her heart space. She is in her heart, knowing that she is feeling everything, but also consciously okay with that. She is okay with feeling what she needs to feel in this life. It isn't about bypassing. It isn't about turning everything into a positive. It is about learning. It is about evolving and trusting in the process and surrendering into the journey that somatic and soul healing can offer you. When we start to clear away those energies that have been throwing daggers at you, that have been over time just consuming you, that you feel like all of these experiences have just been thrown at you so that you could just wake and shake up. And you're like, I did wake up. I have shaken and wakened up. I have illuminated a lot of experiences and parts of myself. I have listened to my intuition, right? I have become the Empress, but I also still feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like I'm a victim in my life experience, in this situation that I keep on going through. And what I keep on hearing is that the new dawn is happening for you, okay? It is going to be much easier after this. After this, you will get through it and not have to feel like this again. Because you'll know that this feeling is only here to reveal something still holding or held deep within. And so you will have that awareness of being the Empress, of feeling the calmness, of feeling the connection and being the connected one within your heart space. because that's truly where you become the ultimate creator of your reality, of releasing anything that has held you back, that continues to come in your path. And you know that you have the strength and the agility to provide yourself with the ability to overcome all of the worry, all of the fear, all of the doubt, because you know within your heart that this is who you want to be, and this is how you want to be. And so freeing yourself, unraveling, unweaving, and continuing to create the woven path of love for yourself and for all. The light, bringing the light and the passion, the joy, the sensuality, the love again within, and weaving that in. It's going to happen, you guys. It's going to happen, and it is happening. You are already doing it. And it's just about working now and continuing to do that work of releasing, of freeing and being. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. This was lots of fun, and I just really enjoy bringing through the messages. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to this channel. That helps others, like-minded souls, find this channel as well. And if you like this video, leave a like and a comment below. Take care.